We turn now to a News 4 exclusive and an update on that shocking case in Manhattan. Police say a man was kidnapped and tortured for 17 days in a townhouse in SoHo by a suspect who's known as a so-called crypto king. And today, News 4 obtained this new video of the victim breaking free after more than 2 weeks in captivity. News 4's Mark Santia live in SoHo with a look at the victim's frantic run for help. Mark?
And Gus, after 2 weeks of alleged torture inside that SoHo townhouse, an Italian businessman escaped. He took off running, and Gus, he ran right here to the intersection, and he found safety on the corner of Mulberry and Spring. For the first time, we're seeing the dramatic end to a harrowing ordeal, an escape from a 6-story luxury townhouse turned alleged torture chamber in SoHo. Surveillance video shows the moment a disheveled man, barefoot and bleeding, approaches an NYPD traffic officer, pleading for help. The man, an Italian tourist, wore only shorts, a polo shirt, and clutched a fanny pack in his hand. Police quickly converged on the townhouse, arresting John Waltz, a prominent name in the crypto world. According to law enforcement sources, Waltz and a business associate are accused of imprisoning and torturing their third business partner, a 28-year-old Italian citizen who had just arrived in New York earlier this month. Investigators say the two men took his passport and electronic devices, then demanded the password to his Bitcoin account. When he refused, police say they beat him with a pistol, held a gun to his head, used a chainsaw on his leg, urinated on him, tied his wrists, drugged him, shocked him with live wires, and even dangled him off the building. When the victim finally escaped, he ran to a nearby officer, covered in cuts and bruises. Sources say officers recovered a gun inside the lavish townhouse, which they described as a, quote, high-end frat house, complete with an elevator, stripper poles in the basement, and expensive liquor scattered throughout the building. Off camera, neighbors told us they often heard loud parties, but had no idea the home allegedly hid such horrors. Law enforcement sources tell News 4 the third business partner, a suspect in this case, is expected to turn himself into police this week. We're live in SoHo. I'm Mark Santia, News 4 New York.